welcome to the Strong to the Core Challenge Day 6. Today we're going to focus on exercises designed to not strain your back. So we're going to pay particular attention to not getting into the back when we're doing these exercises today. So we're going to do 3 exercises. The first one is a variation on a dead bug. The second one is a different variation on a dead bug. And the third one is a variation on a crunch. And I will go through those in more detail here. You can read through the description to just see the write-up of it if you want to skip ahead to that. Otherwise, you can see an example of how to do the exercises. You can even follow along with me and do your workout as I do mine. Come on over, let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is take something long and kind of thin, like maybe a towel, or you could take one of those long bands or TheraBands, and you want to put it on the floor and lie down on top of it so that your low back is right there on top of the towel or the band. Then you're going to grab up one side of the band. Smush your back down so that if you pull on the towel or your band, it doesn't pop out from under your back. So if I let my low back pop up, then you see how it just moves. We want to be sure that's not happening, so I'm going to pull on it, but I'm going to smush my back down and then pull so I can't pull this towel out. If you want to really be sure, have somebody else pull on it so they can really pull it hard. So let's say that you are really secure and the towel is not coming out as you pull on it. Then we can do dead bug legs here. So you can march your feet here or start with your feet up and tap them down. Or you can straighten out those legs as you are still pulling here. If you let your low back pop up as you're doing your legs, then see how the towel just slides out? So that's what we're trying to test. Will it slide out as you're doing these exercises? Let's say that that's fine. The next exercise we're going to do is we're going to go back to those dead bug legs and we're going to pull again, but this time you're going to take a pillow or a yoga block or something you can hold, and you're going to hold it up to this one leg. Like I'm going to pull with my right hand, I'm going to put the pillow right up to my right leg. I'm going to smush the pillow into the right leg. Pull on this towel. Make sure it's not under your hip bones, it's under your low back. Pull, and then I'm going to do my dead bug leg just on that one side. Keep pulling, keep pushing everything to the side here. Should light up your core because you're going to be feeling the inner thigh. You're going to have to offset the pushing. It'll light it up in a different way. So we have 10 on the one side, and then you're going to switch and do the same thing on the other side. You'll have to switch your hand that's pulling also. So the next exercise we're going to do is a variation on the little crunches we did a few days ago. You can do those same crunches that we did with the feet up, toes pulling back, hamstrings turned on, or you can loop a band, a stretchy band, around something that's very stable, that's not going to move. Then you're going to put your legs in there and you're going to pull, you're going to have it arranged so that it's pulling on your legs, so you have to activate your hamstrings to keep from having the band pull on your legs. So you're feeling your hamstrings activate, and you're just going to do those tiny little crunches here. Tiny, tiny, like you're just pulling your rib cage closer down to your pelvis. But you're feeling that pull. You're resisting the pull of the band, and your hamstrings are fired up. Okay, guys, so let's give that a go. If you want to come with me in a real-time workout, we're going to do 10 of those dead bugs while pulling on our towel or on the, whatever long thing you have to pull out from under your back. We'll do 10 one side, 10 other side, then we're gonna mix it up and push your pillow or your yoga block, whatever you got, into the leg for another 10. You can take a break between them if you'd like. So making sure your ribs are together and down, low back smushing down. Feel a little pull with that arm. Here we go, we're gonna do 10 legs. 1, slow, 2, 3, 4, 5, keep it down, 6, 7, 8, 9, pull, and 10. All right, take a break. We're gonna set it up so you're pulling on the other side. It's easier to focus if you're not the one that's also pulling. If you can find, your spouse or your child or somebody, friend, to pull as you're doing the exercises. So if that's available, go ahead and do that. Here we go, other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And relax. We're going to go back to that first side, grabbing up your yoga block or your pillow, smush it into your leg on the one side. You don't have to lift your knee up. You can just kind of smush it and then do your marches. But if you want to pick it up, you can. Everything else stays the same. You're just going to do the dead bug legs on the one side, nice and slowly. 2. Smush the pillow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You're up. Your leg that's going out doesn't have to be low. And 10. Okay, same thing on the other side. Smush the pillow. Grab up your towel or your band. The thinner it is, the harder it'll be. 1. Push down into it. 2. Push into your pillow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more time here. Okay, relax. We're gonna flip around and do those little crunches with the band attached to your legs, so there's some tension pulling on those legs. You could always do these little crunches with your feet up on something and your heels digging down into the surface of the elevated thing your feet are on. You can have your arms crossed over your chest, or you can support your head tiny, little tiny. Barely lifting that head up. 3, squeezing the ribs towards the pelvis. That's the main thing. 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. If you feel like you're just getting started, you could do more here. You could do more like 20 or 30 reps. Let's go back to doing those dead bugs. Sticking the towel or your long band underneath your low back. Get set up. Regular old dead bugs. Alternating legs, but pulling on the band. All right, and you're right. Get set. Here we go. 1, pull, pull, pull. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, your belly. Is it down? 8, 9, 10. All right, reset, same deal. On the other side. Pull, pull, pull. Nice and slow. 3, 6, 7. All right, taking a break. Go back to your first side. We're going to grab up your yoga block or your pillow, or it could be a small ball. It's just something you can smush into your knee on the one side. That way you'll get your inner thigh kicked on. That'll help to get the low belly kicked on. Here we go, guys. 10 legs out. 1, 2, 6. Keep breathing. 7. A couple more here. 8, 9, 10. Switch sides. Keeping your pelvis super stable. And this leg doesn't need to be low. Could be bent. Okay, cool. So come on over. Let's do those little crunches. You can do more of these little crunches if you're not really feeling like you're working too much. You could do, you could do 30 of them. You could do them for a time. You can put your hands across your chest or behind your head. The head doesn't need to be super up, just enough that you're kind of feeling a little something, but pulling your ribs towards your pelvis and down. 2. Feeling that pull on the back of your legs. That's at least as important as your abs working here. Tiny little left here. And 10. Okay, guys. So you can either be done here or we can do one more set. It's up to you. We're going to do 3 working sets total. So if you'd like to do one more set, come along. Here we go. Low back is down. You've got your towel under that low back, but try to make it so that it can slide around. It's not too wedged in there. Okay, guys, here we go. Dead bug legs. Pull with one hand. I always check if my abs are down. 2, just to get a little more feedback. 3. Pull. 4, or have a buddy pull for you. 5, that way it's a little more tricky. 6, 7. You can even put like a piece of paper under there. That's tricky. Don't let that paper slide out. 10, and take a break. We're going to do the other side, pulling with the other arm. Again, the leg does not have to be super low. Here we go. gonna go back to the first side, smoosh your pillow or your yoga block into the knee so you feel your inner thigh turning on, you feel kind of your chest muscles squishing, and you're also pulling at the same time. Just do the one leg for 10. Here we go. Doesn't have to be low. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. And take a break. We're going to do the other side. Let it pop up. 3. Keep pushing. 4, 5, 6, 7. Keep pushing. 8, 9, and 10. Take a break. We're going to do those little tiny crunches with the pull on the back of the legs. Or you could put your legs up on something, dig your heels in, feel your hamstrings turning on. The idea is that something is activating those hamstrings though. Okay guys, here we go. You can cross your arms or put them behind your head, tiny little lifts. 1. Making sure you feel the back of the legs. 2. 8. Almost there. 10, and we are done. Take a break. Good job, guys. So hopefully you feel work, but you don't feel like your back got strained by doing that. You could always add in a few more reps if you weren't really feeling like you were working that hard. Make it your own. All right, guys, any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll